People. Que pasa, sac passe, what they do. Now, people, this is an update about a story that I spoke about a couple of times. And I am going to pin the link to the other stories so you get an idea of exactly what is going on in the description of this video. So therefore, you're going to see at least 2 or 3 links. You could check them out. Now, people, I am speaking about a story in which a real estate agent / lawyer, her name is Tanya Walters Powell. She operates from out of Linstead. Don't know if she's still there or she is in hiding after these incidents. However, she stole money from the seller of a house in excess of $10 million. The name of that seller is Mr. Michael Kelly. He is a Jamaican born living in the Cayman Islands. So therefore, she sold his house as a representative, as a realtor. However, she has not turned over the money. However, people, the biggest problem is that not the fact that this man lost his money, and this incident occurred from back in 2018. So people, 2018, 2021, in excess of 3 years. However, this man has been getting the runaround as it pertains to the payments, the balance, all the money that is owed by this lawyer because she got the money. It is verified, it is certified that she got the money from the buyer. So therefore, she has not turned over in excess of 10 million Jamaican dollars. Now, people, what is even more disturbing is the fact that after this incident happened, this man took his case to the fraud squad, which is supposed to represent the victims in Jamaica, and also the General Legal Counsel, which is supposed to make sure that the lawyers in Jamaica are legitimate and that they are not robbing their clients. However, people, there's a conflict of interest as it pertains to both parties. I am speaking about the fraud squad and I am also speaking about the General Legal Counsel, because based on this man's information, it is said that when he took the case to the General Legal Counsel, Mrs. Tanya Walters Powell, she was represented by 2 lawyers. Now, people, one of those persons is a QC, meaning Queen's Counselor, and he is a senator in the government. The next lawyer that she has is the wife of a member of parliament. So, people, you see where this conflict of interest lies. The G.L.C. and then the politicians, they are linking up together. And we are speaking about the Body Club. And also, as it pertains to the fraud squad, it seems as if the fraud squad is now working with the suspect instead of what are their intended duty for work with the victim. So people, me just say, the fraud squad, they are defrauding the victims and also working the polar opposite of what they are supposed to do in basically taking up for the criminal, being Tanya Walters Powell. So people, I am going to let this man give you his story of all the conflict, all the runaround that he has been getting as it pertains to the General Legal Counsel, as it pertains to the fraud squad, and as it pertains to persons who are supposed to be government officials who are actually playing a role as conflict of interest and taking up for the suspect instead of the victim. So people, I am going to let this man give you his story and then you let me know what you think in the comment section.
Good morning, my people. Michael Kelly here again. I'm coming with more update. And like I promised that I will release videos until Tanya pay me my money. Now this is very interesting, people. The reason why this thing is taking so long, I'm gonna give you some real story on this. Now the 2 lawyers that Tanya as a lawyer have represented her at G.L.C. One of them, a QC, who is a senator. I said that before. A senator in government. And the other is the wife of an active member in government. And this is where all my troubles lie. These are the kind of people that are representing people in Jamaica. A senator is representing a crooked lawyer at the G.L.C. and playing all kind of delay tactics so that I don't get my money. Now let me talk about from the 20th of July 2018 to the 7th of August 2018. People, if you check the emails, They are on Facebook, they're on YouTube, and I said that you should pay close attention to time and date. Okay, Tanya told me the 20th that the sale complete. I should send her my address and my account and should hand over the key to the new owner. Now, I told you before that I said to her that the new owner already have the key. Like I said, it's my nephew and I left the key with him. I put on the address to Tanya, I Mountain Bagwalk, St. Catherine. That's the name on my account in Linstead. And that is the same thread of email, people, that we correspond through. And she accepted that. Now, I did not hear from Tanya again until about the 25th or somewhere about. I would have to check back the email to see the exact date. And when I start demanding my money from Tanya, when I tell her, I said, listen, I'm not seeing my money reflecting in my account. Because people, I go online and check the account, nothing. And after I start demanding, Tanya stop answering me. The Monday I called her direct. And when I call her direct, she paused for a moment. Then she started, oh my God, I've been hacked. Because here I see before me here where you are telling me thanks for the quick transfer of the money. And I said, which quick transfer of money you're talking about? There's nothing in my account. And you can't call me back on this. You can't send me no email on this email account because it has been hacked. Now, people, what rose my attention? In early 2018, January, like I said, I went to her office, give her my details. We had a little quick chat in her office. I was doing some business in Jamaica, doing some farming with some family of mine, and that farm run to a wreck. And I was sharing it with her, saying that in her going, if she could find some farmland, I would be interested in it because I'm really interested in farming. And I tell her the story that my farm run to wreck. And she turned to me and said, so what do? You just cut your loss and move on? And I said, exactly. And people, that thing rest with me for a while. I said, why did she ask me that? That you cut your loss and move on. So I have that. I come back to the Cayman Island and I share that with my wife, my children. And they were saying to me, say, oh, don't pay that no mind. That's just argument. I said, no, something is telling me that something not right here. The fact that she said, if you just cut your loss and move on, it's like I feel jittery, man. So people, when she had come up with this hacking thing, she told me that the 27th day of July 2018, the 2nd of August 2018, I was in Jamaica. I go straight to the fraud squad. And when I go straight to the fraud squad, I spoke then. A matter of fact, I called the fraud squad before I even left Cayman. And they say I have to come in person. So I just board the flight and I go straight to the fraud squad. I speak with Damian Shaw and Rajic Williams. Rajic Williams was some supervisor at the time. I don't know definitely what his position was, but he was the one instructing Damian Shaw. Rajic Williams was the one sent me to register the title registration office to make sure that the land was transferred. And I did that the 2nd. And when I went back to the fraud squad people, they say it was too late. I should come back the 7th because the 6th of August was an holiday, Independent Day. When I went back there the 7th, I carry with me on the 7th the farm for G.L.C. in my hand. I give Damian Shaw my story and I said to Damian Shaw, look, this woman is lying. Damian Shaw showed me some email that she claimed is a hack email. I said, listen, Damien, these emails that you are showing me here has nothing mentioned about this envelope here that I have in my hand. This envelope here is the valuation report that I asked my nephew to collect from her, which she told me I have to send an email to get. I sent that email and she delivered the valuation report. I sent the email in the same link that she said hack. All right? There is nothing in this email that mentioned anything about this envelope. And people, to my surprise, she have that in the G.L.C report, showing how much she and this policeman is working together. Anyway, after he wrote my report, I signed my report. He told me that I should send him the emails I have, make him compare them. He told me, people, that the police email system not working. I should send him the email them to his private email address. I have them here. Roderick Williams, on the other hand, people, tell him to put the two statements, the two reports in one file, because it's the same report. Well, I don't know about police business, so that I don't know whether that was right or wrong. It's after talking about it, I realized that that was a wrong move. I asked for a receipt then. They told me they could not give me a receipt because I am not the person who reported first. So I said, listen, Mr. Roderick, I am not leaving Jamaica until I get my money. He turned to me and said, I would advise you to go back to Cayman and go to your work because this will take you years. I said, listen, what if this woman run away with my money? Oh, the government have things in place that if she run away, we can extradite her. I said, then how is it that she going to be here and you're going to allow her to go away if you bring her back? That makes no sense. That is waste of resource. I said, well, that is in place. Anyway, people, after I give my report, as I reach down outside of the police station, there was the time Tanya called me. That was the first and only time to date Tanya Walters Powell called me. The police called her, which he told me that he going to call her because both of us have to talk about this because him see me with G.L.C report. And that's when she called me, Mr. Kelly, oh, we have to talk. I said, about what? She said, the bank said the 13. And we have to talk. I said, listen, I need my money. Anyway, people, I stay in Jamaica for the 13. I call her on the 13. When I call her on the 13, she said, oh, my lawyer want to talk to you. And this man come on the phone, identify himself as Michael Jordan. That again ring a bell to me because the only Michael Jordan me know a basket player. And from him say Michael Jordan, he raised my suspicion again. And this man come and say, oh, we are working on it. And the bank did say the 13, but it not yet reach anything yet, but we are working on it. So what is your next move? I said that I will not disclose. I will not disclose my next move. He want to know my move so that he can be able to put all the blockage as they are doing now. Because people, I said I called TVJ over a year. And the reporter, the individual, which I don't choose to name yet, keep telling me, oh, we have to do due diligence. And I say, okay, do your due diligence and keep me posted. Nothing. The only time I hear from anybody in Jamaica is when I call them. And people, I call TVJ for 1 week straight, every single day, and speak with this individual. The individual come to me straight and say, Mr. Kelly, I'm going to tell you the truth.